Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. My name's Trevor. This is Trevor's Barking Mad channel. Come along and let's have the Crick Boat Show summary. Thank you for coming along and watching. I hope you stay with me for the duration. Today is finally the Crick Boat Show summary, the debriefing, whatever you want to call it. What I got out of going to the Crick Boat Show. Did it do what I wanted it to do? Did I achieve what I wanted it to achieve? Let's go along, let's have a look. So it was a few months ago now, and I've been putting this off purposely for this moment in time when my CLL treatment has actually started, and it has just started, and it's shining the way forward for how my life's going to be. So that has directed the outcome of the summary to a degree, at least for now. So what did I want it to achieve? So the Crick Boat Show is a huge event. It's everything about canals. Whether you want to get a canal map book, whether you want a new fridge for your boat, whether you want to buy a new boat, whether you want to buy a used boat, whether you want to look at marinas, whether you want to look at cushions, even anything to do with canal boats, fan belts, alternators, engines, it's all there for you, even electric propulsion. I went there wanting to do a few things. First of all, I wanted to promote this channel, and it wasn't really, not for my first visit, it wasn't the event I thought it was going to be. It was much more professional and a lot bigger. So I only got rid of 2 of my little goodie bags, and I don't think I've had much response from those 2. And that was left at a marina's stand. So as long as they're all in date, they might well be used for next year's. I was just almost jaw-droppingly gobsmacked at the size and the professionalism of the actual show and event. It was absolutely fantastic. So did I promote the channel? Not really at all. Lynn was trying to encourage me, bless her heart, but I bottled out. I was taking it in too much. But it was great. The other thing I tried to do, here comes the wind as well. The other thing I tried to do was to meet some of my vlogging who I call friends, people I chat with most weeks on YouTube, sometimes on Facebook, but usually YouTube. It's and I've got to know them, and I feel like they're my little canal friends, and great rapport with some of them as well. It's really nice. They make you feel very special, and some of my friends would say, Trevor, you're very special. And so a number of them I did meet, and that was just fantastic. I had a little chat. Some I saw but didn't actually meet because they were on their way running around on business, and then there's some I didn't see there, but you can't do it all. But it was lovely, seeing some in the flesh and meeting others as well. It really was nice, and everyone seems to recognise who you are. It's brilliant, love it. So what about the boating aspect of it? I had some plans that I'd drawn up, quite to scale. I was quite impressed with them, and the idea was to hand to some boat builders that were there, but boat builders that were there were just basically very, very busy, pre-appointments as well, and sorry, Toto's tying me up. And they were obviously very preoccupied. It wasn't the place to sit down and say, look, can we have a cup of tea and a chat and just tell me how much this would cost. Something like this would cost roughly. I still have the designs, and it's still a possibility that I will go to them. So that part didn't get achieved, but did get a good feel for what things cost. If you're wanting to spec things like electricity to run the boat rather than diesel, generators, etc., and how you'd actually achieve that. Very interesting. It's quite a challenge as well, but yeah, it's great. So yes, it hasn't put me off anything at all. Very, very interesting, and it's something on the back burner for now. That sky's coming in a little bit. Well, it was sunny when I left home walking Toto. So where are we with the plan of doing mortar to water, and is it going to happen? I'd still like to say yes, I'd like to think it is going to happen. As another vlogger used this term, I'm going to pinch it because it really does cover everything I need it to cover, and that is my support network. I love that. Support network is all in place and all around me here, and that covers me from friends, hospitals, doctors, vets, the Ark at Stubbington where the dogs go when I have to go into hospital for overnight treatment. Everything is set up, it's all in place, and it's all around me here, and that is priceless. To be on the move and having to arrange that at a time of need, possibly away from your friends by a lot of miles, because the canal network's mainly Midlands and North. It's a little bit daunting, I won't lie, but with everything to hand, no rent, no mortgage. Okay, the equity in my house is diminishing each year very slightly. For right this immediate moment in time, and possibly the next 2 years whilst this treatment carries on, I think I'll be staying put. But I will still be looking at the dream, and hopefully it will come to fruition one day soon after those 2 years. Oh, it's got a little bit windier now. So it's not only health issues, CLL treatment, that dictates whether it does or doesn't happen. It has a lot to do with it, to be honest. The other thing is that also has a lot to do with it is work. I work for Amazon Flex, where you work part-time. I do about 4 hours a day, 6 days a week as an average, sometimes 5 days a week. And I know where my depots are, the payment's quite good, in fact it's very good. And running an electric car, I have minimal fuel expense. Driving or boating around the country, or even being moored up in a marina, which I would not find I'd want to do that, not permanently. I think they call it a floater, not a boater, but I don't see the attraction being moored next to someone else in a 6'10" tube, or even a 10-foot wide tube. So I would struggle to see how that could work. However, on the boat cost, I could either go for as new as possible, which is obviously something I'd like to do. But look at that cloud behind me. If I went for something, say, 15 years old and about half the price, then there would be money to live off. But that money would gradually dwindle, and I'd need to work to replenish it. And doing Amazon driving and not working from the boat online That's going to be a little bit difficult. So it is something I need to think about. But regarding the treatment, for the next 2 years approximately, I will be, all God willing, with the treatment working, I am going to be staying put. Different view. It's now evening. So just to finish this off, basically the treatment started, all being well, that's for 2 years on the tablets, and there's going to be a drip in a few weeks time that will start, and that's going to be for 6 months. So everything, I'm putting everything on the back burner just for now. I'm still looking at boats for sale, watching vlogs, about 30 or 40 a week I watch, various different ones, people that do it quite professionally, people that do it amateurish, and I like the amateur ones best, to be honest. I've got to be honest. There's some new ones, lots of new ones, which are brilliant to see coming on, because some people have moved back to land from living on the boats. He's trying to come up here for a little hello. Here we go. Hello. Ah. And as people go back onto the land, for whatever reason, there's various different reasons people do it. So new ones start up, and it's always great to see, and it's great to follow new experiences, because everyone's experience is unique. Everyone's different, what they expect from it, and everyone's boat's different. Some are nice and shiny and brand new, which is of course most probably the ideal dream, and some people are doing up older boats, which is also great because you know everything about that boat. You taking the mic? And some people will buy just a second-hand boat, which is most probably the area I'd be in, and pros and cons of doing so. I love the whole lifestyle thing. If I only lived nearer the canal system. Unfortunately, the nearest part of it is the K&A. That's about a 2-hour drive roughly. I was going to do this by the River Way at Perford, by the Tingdean Marina there. It's a lovely, lovely setting. A lot, the pub. But just getting the time to actually physically go up, 1.5 hours up there, do the filming, most probably be lured into the pub for a meal, and then come back again. It's a whole day taken up just to do a vlog. And for my 61 subscribers, if that was 61,000 subscribers, I'd do it, because I wouldn't need to do Amazon, although I do love doing Amazon. So, oh, come here, you little tinker. So there we go, and I'm going to now say thank you very much for watching, liking, subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It costs you nothing, it means no commitment even from you. It's free. It helps the algorithms, as does a comment as well. I'm actually getting close to the views required, I believe. I just need to get up towards 1,000 subscribers at least. So yes, if you haven't done it, please do it. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about it. It's a bit of a laugh, and we'll see what the next one's going to be about. In the meantime, stay safe, love one another, Until next time, God bless.